earlier in the program, we were talking about exercising goals and things like that. And I was talking to you earlier this week because you and I are getting super pumped about making video games.
Yes,
we're gonna start making this is our new thing. We're gonna make video games.
We always
now.
have a new thing.
And but I want to seriously make sure that I put myself in the best position to actually do it. And in the past, I would have thought, okay, coming up on a new year, I'm gonna make one of my goals, make a game. And in my head, I would have said, it doesn't have to be a hard game. It could literally just be like 30 lines of code, something that runs. You know what I mean? Pong. Sure. But I'm realizing that for my 2024 goals, because I like to make goals every year, that these are, instead of like flowery, like make a video game, get in shape, I want it to be tangible steps that I can take. So instead of make a game, you sent me a course on a beginner's guide to Unity that Unity released.
Yeah, Unity put out this 40-hour course.
40-hour
ridiculous.
course. So I just want to make one of my goals for the entire year, do that course. Because in my head now I can think, okay, well, in a month I can have completed one of my goals.
Yeah, exactly.
Versus like this, how am I going to make a game? Or I guess I have to go through this course first, and then I'm not even sure if I'll be able to figure it out, if I'm going to have time. Mm-hmm. So in terms of like exercise and stuff, I want to just say like, hey, I'm going to exercise for a month straight with rest days or whatever. Yeah. And just something tangible that I can commit to. I think that I'm going to do better.
Yeah. Steps versus goals.
Steps versus goals.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking will be more beneficial. Because I think I actually did pretty well with my 2023 goals. I'll have to go back and look. But they've hung over me all year. Like, it's stressed me out thinking, I said I wanted to do this. I said I wanted to do that. And it's always just this random stuff that it's like, well, that's like 4 steps from now if I'm going to be able to accomplish that.
And now as we're getting halfway into the year, well, like, well, I still got 4 or 5 steps to do.
Right.
Imagine if I started earlier. Yeah,
forget it. So this year, they're just going to be tangible things, and they'll all be smaller goals, so that I can always look at the list and say, I'm going to start that one this week.
Yeah.
That'll make me excited throughout the whole year to accomplish things.
I agree with that. I've never been a goal-oriented person ever. Mm-hmm. I have been a steps person that leads to nothing. Not nothing, but there's not an end goal. There's just a way of being. Mm-hmm. I want to, and I don't have a goal for fitness. I just say I want to do this until I'm 100. Yeah. So that's my goal. What do I have to do on a daily basis so that I wake up and I think, okay, I don't want to do this today. Yeah. Okay, it's 3 sets of push-ups. Like, if I do that, okay, that'll at least get me through today.
Right. Yeah.
There's not a goal. It's like you want a step to nowhere. But really, those steps to nowhere lead your path.
Yeah, and you know a little bit about a lot of things.
Yes,
I would like to be that way too. So I think that'll be good.
Just following that curiosity, and then goals just kind of appear. It's like, oh, I did this 40-hour course. Wait a second, I got an idea for a game now.
Exactly.
So that was a good deep thought. I saw your deep thought, and I didn't have my own, and I thought I could add something to that.
Good. So I'm glad.